educational material about yoga. But I find that there is also a lot of confusion about what yoga is. There is a lot of passion. People want to understand yoga. People want to practice yoga. They want to integrate it with their life. But they're just not sure what yoga is. Some of the questions that people have range from, oh, is this a religion? Do I have to convert to some religion to practice yoga? All the way to, oh, this looks like some kind of masculine philosophy. Do I really want to get into this? So there is different degrees of questions and ignorance ranging from the simplest to somewhat complicated, because everything is combined in the name of yoga here. You got tantra, you got this, you got that, and they're all combined in the name of yoga. So people are confused. A lot of times we talk about knowledge, but before we can understand knowledge, it's important to understand ignorance also. Ignorance exists at 3 levels. These are called as abhavana, asambhavana, and viparita bhavana. Abhavana means not even being aware of something like, let's say, yoga, something sublime like yoga. For 99% of the people, life is all about waking up, having breakfast, going to work, come home, watch TV, fall asleep, and do the same thing again and again. This is abhavana, meaning they are not even aware that there is a higher purpose to life. The second level is called as asambhavana, meaning some people know that, oh, there is something called yoga and it's said to be good for me. It leads me into better states of mind, reduces my stress and anxiety and so on and so forth. But they still entertain doubts about it. Who knows what if this stuff is true or not. Third level is called as viparita bhavana, meaning even to the staunchest follower of a path, until he experiences the truth that is preached by that particular path, there is still a little bit of doubt in their mind. In my opinion, watching these videos will cure all these 3 kinds of ignorance. Those who don't know will come to know a lot about yoga. Those who know but have some questions will have their questions answered properly. And those who have any kind of viparita bhavana, as I said, the last little doubt, etc., will hopefully have those cleared up too by watching these videos. I am born and brought up in the tradition, and also I happen to know Sanskrit very well right from my childhood. So a lot of yogic scriptures which dwell on what yoga is about, as well as even some of the things that go a little bit into the background behind yoga, which is like Vedas, etc. I happen to have first-hand knowledge of them. So in my opinion, all that knowledge is necessary for us, this background knowledge is necessary for us if we want to appreciate yoga completely. A tradition is like a highway that has been built for us by ancient rishis, or the seers of the tradition, the original propounders of the tradition. So if I want to go from place A to place B, the government has built a highway that I can take and get there very comfortably. Maybe there are resting places also on the way, and there is scenic routes on the way, so I can enjoy all those things by following that highway. So a tradition is like this. It has been established by people who came in contact with some dimension of truth, that they said, hey, this is the path I walked and this is the destination I got to. If you like, you can take the same highway, same path, and you will also get to the same destination. Now, to get to that destination, I don't have to walk that path. I can make my own way too. But would I get to the same destination? Nobody can say that. I may or I may not. Right? That's the advantage of having and sticking to a particular tradition, that you know that if you follow this path, you will certainly get to this place. That takes a lot of uncertainty away from my mind. That takes a lot of questions away from me. I know that if by following this, I will get there. Tradition has a lot of value. As long as you are able to give it its place in your life, and you are not allowing tradition to overcome you and box you into something, nothing can be more useful than tradition. This course is about the origin and evolution of yoga. In these videos, we are going to trace the origin and history of yoga from ancient times all the way to the modern era. We will start our journey with the Vedas, look at the evolution of different schools of philosophy, admire some classical works on yoga, get familiar with different approaches to yoga, say namaste to some ascended yogis of ancient as well as modern times, fly with yoga from east to west, and meet some yogic friends in the west to complete our journey. In the case of those who are familiar with yoga to different degrees, especially from the Western background, etc., fortunately or unfortunately, what's been happening in the West is that we are trying to grow a tree which can give an apple and a mango and a pear also at the same time. But unfortunately, that's not how it's going to work. So this course is going to teach you what's an apple tree, what's a pear tree, and what's a mango tree. So you have a lot of clarity about what yoga is. You can differentiate it from other elements of stuff that have been taught in the name of yoga. So what is yoga? What is tantra? Is yoga a religion or not? These are all common confusions that a lot of people cannot escape from in today's world, especially given the plethora of works and videos and all the other stuff that is out there. So this course will hopefully clear up all those elements and separate them in almost a cut and dried fashion and help you focus on yoga, focus on the path that you chose to be your life and to be your career. There is a saying in Sanskrit, buddhihi vastava pakshapatini, meaning it's our human nature. We want to find the truth. We are always looking for that final grain of truth. And that's the highest purpose of this course. If you are looking for truth, my hope, in fact, I am very confident that this course will give you that grain of truth. And it will give you a lot of aha moments that you have been looking for.